Hey guys, welcome to the Creative Arena. I recently came across this incredible website that won the award website of the day sometime last year. If you're someone like me that keep an eye out for award-winning websites, you may have seen this particular website. Now it comes with uh incredible features. One of the animations that actually caught my attention was this particular animation where you scroll down, you can see. And then I decided to see if I can replicate this using the Elementor page builder and GSAP. Now, scroll animations like this are becoming very, very popular, and I was able to create something similar like what we have here. As you can see here, now when you scroll, you get this section get pinned, and then you have your cards coming in and then moving to the left like that, as you can see. I even added a video section, although my cards look a little bit different from the sample website's card. But if you follow through with the step-by-step tutorial, you'll be able to create this exact replica here using Elementor native widgets to do that. Okay, and this animation, if you're using the Elementor free version or the Elementor Pro version, you'll be able to create this effect seamlessly by this following this step-by-step tutorial. And also our animation is responsive on all devices, that is, be it on tablet or on mobile, you will have this same effect like that. Okay, so without further delay, let's dive in and get started. In our Elementor editing screen, I've already taken the time out to create this basic setup here to enable for scroll. So between these two containers here, I'll click on this plus icon here, and then I'll select the flexbox container, select the structure here. Content weight I set to full width. The width I set the width to viewport width 100. Minimal height, viewport height, set it to 100 as well. Then I'll come over here to the style option. Background type, I set it to classic and give it the background color off. And then what I'll do next is I'll come over here. For reference purposes, I will call this one our card wrapper. Okay. Then I'll come over here to the layout. Come down to where you have the additional option and make sure I set the overflow to hidden. Okay. I'll go to add element and add a container within this card wrapper, and I'll call this our card. Okay. Set the content width to full width. For the width, I'll change the unit from percentage to pixel and give it the value of 350 pixel and a minimal height value of 300. Then what I'll do next is I'll come over here to where we have the style, set the background type to classic and give it a color of white. Come over to the border radius, give it a border radius of 10 pixel all around. Go to the advanced settings. For the padding, I'll set the unit to REM and give it a value of 1 REM. Come over here to the Z index and give it a value of 1. And also, I'm going to add a class called card. The reason for that is we're going to duplicate this particular card container multiple times. So we don't want to be adding the card individually to make our video pretty long. Okay, so within this card, I come over here, add element and add a container within it. Call this container here card image. Then I'll duplicate this, and then I'll call the second container card text. Okay, so for the card image, I'll come over here and add an image within it. Go to my media library and select an image. Then I'll come over to the style option. For the width, I'll set the width to 100%. The minimal height, I set it to 300 pixel. Object fit, I set it to cover. I'll come over here to the border radius and give it the border radius of 10 pixel all around. Then I'll come over to the card text. Go to add element and add a heading. Set the HTML to H5. Go to style option, and then for the typography, I set it to 20 pixel. Width, I'll set the width to 600 semi-bold. Transform, I set it to uppercase. Then I'll come over here to where we'll have the letter spacing. I'll change the unit to EM and give it the value of 0.06. Then I'll come over to the content and let's just change this text here to outdoor photography. Come over here to add element and I'll add the text editor. Here I'll reduce the length, go to the style option and tweak it a little bit. For the family, we can set the family to Roboto. And then come over here for the size, I set it to 12 pixel. Then for the width, we're going to leave it as is. Transform, we're going to set it to uppercase. Okay. Then come over to the letter spacing and then change the unit to EM and give it the same value as that of the heading 0.06 EM. Then I'll come over here to remove this space at the bottom here. I would set the paragraph spacing to 0, so we'll now remove that. Okay, then I'll come over to this card text container, come down here to where we'll have the gap and set the gap to 10 pixel. Okay, so this is what we'll have here, as you can see. So what we're going to do next is we're going to set the responsiveness of this particular card so that when we duplicate it, we won't be doing it multiple times. Okay, so now for the card container, we'll come over here. For the width, we're going to reduce it to 300, and then for the minimum height, we're going to set it to 250. Then come over to this image here, and then come over to the height here and set it to 250. Okay, so and then come over to the heading, go to the style option, and then we're going to reduce this to 19 pixel, and then this one here we're going to set it to level. Okay, so and then go to the mobile. So we see what we have on mobile. Now come over to the card. Now for the card here, we'll make sure we set this to 250, and then come over here to the image, and then for the height, we'll go back here. For the height, we'll set the height to 200. Come over to the image, and then we'll set the height for the image to 200 as well. And then for the text, we're going to reduce the font size again here to 16. Okay, to 15. 15 is okay. So we've now successfully set the responsiveness of this particular card. So what we'll do now, we'll go back to the desktop, and then we're going to duplicate this card. And we're going to duplicate it again. So I'll duplicate it multiple times, and then I'll change the various content. So in order not to make this video lengthy, what I'll do is I'll just pause this video and then fix this up. I'm done changing the content. As you can see, we now have varieties of content here. I also went further to add a video. This is it, and I'll walk you how I did it. So I'll come over here to this container here. This is the container. And I'll change this card image to card video. Then within it, I deleted the image from it, and also the card container, I came over here and added the minimum height value to 300 pixel. I went to the style option for the background type and I set it to video and added a video link. Okay, I came over here to the border radius and added the border radius just to make it look exactly like all the other images here. And also I did the responsiveness, change the size of the container, that's the video container, to be same as that of the images so that we'll have uniformity in our design. The same for the mobile. Okay, so now let's go back here. Now what I'll do here is I'll click on this card container here, come over here to the add element, and I'm going to add a heading widget. So, and then for the heading text here, this is what we're going to have here for our text. What we can do for you, I'll go to the style option for the typography. I'll come over to the font size, change the size to unit to rem and give it a value of 5 rem. Okay, then for the weight, I'll set the weight to 700 old. Transform, I'll set it to uppercase. I'll change the color here to white. Then I'll go to the advanced settings. I'll link the padding, and then for the top, I'll give it a padding of 80 pixel. And then for the left, I'll give it a padding of 50 pixel. Like this, like what we have here. Now I'll go to the mobile and see how I can reduce the font size so that it looks nice on mobile as well. So I'll come over here, the rem, we can reduce this to 3 points. Okay, let's set it to 3.2, and then for mobile we can come over here and then we're going to reduce this for mobile. Better reduce it. Okay, so we'll have it like this. It's better like this. 2.2 is good on mobile. Okay, so we have our responsive text. Now what we're going to do here next is I'm just going to come over here to the desktop view and then come over to add element. So I'll scroll to the bottom, search for the HTML widget. I will drag the HTML widget here and drop it here. Okay, then I'll go to my code editor, and this is the code we'll be using. You do not have to worry about this code here. It's going to be made available on the video description. So I'll just copy out the code. Then I'll come over here and I'll paste the code here. Now when we scroll back up, you're going to notice something. All the cards have been set in absolute position and you can no longer see them. They're all stacked on each other right now. So now what we're going to do here is click on publish so we can preview our changes on our live website. So now when we come over here, we scroll. We're going to scroll and then get this section pinned. We can see what we can do for you. And when you continue scrolling, you're going to see the card coming in a slant position like that. And then it's going to move. The next one will come, stack itself. And then they just continue stacking themselves and moving to the side. And we'll have our video coming in like that, and then the next one comes in like that. And this is responsive on all devices. You can use it to create beautiful interactive websites. Okay, so that's pretty much it about this tutorial. If you've learned something new from this tutorial, remember to give this video a thumbs up, and if you're new to the channel, remember to hit the subscribe button and the bell icon so you get notified when I drop a new video. Feel free to drop your comment wherever you're confused, and I'll do what I'll attend to as much as I can. But until then, see you on our next video. Bye bye.